I think it goes without saying that the Switch has a problem. What that problem might be? Well, if you're a shooter fan, you might know where I'm going with this. The Switch really has no real good shooters. Now, you can say Splatoon all you want, but let's be real. When we play shooters, to be real, we playing like Call of Duty and whatnot, Battlefield, shit like that. And the Switch is really, really, really depleted in these type of games. But I'm happy to tell you guys, the sun may have just risen. We may have a god. I'd like to introduce you guys to Vigor, a new shooter looter to the Nintendo Switch by the makers of Dreazy. Guys, this is the real one. This game is a fucking real one. By the way, all the gameplay that you're watching right now comes from my live stream. I know it's late at night, like 12:30 a.m. ish, but for the past couple of days, this is how I've been ending the stream, and some of y'all really like it, so props to y'all. If y'all want to see this live, twitch.tv/Odreazy. But yeah, let's get back to this great game though. Now, before I even continue, some of y'all will probably be in the comments right now, but Dreazy, we have Warface. Don't lie to yourself. Don't bring that garbage here. Warface is only fun for like what, the first maybe 25 levels. Then after that, the game becomes so pay to win. It's not even a fucking, it's a fucking mess. Like, that game literally splits its fucking community from apparently rookies to veterans. Then once you go to the veteran server, everyone has a pay to win gun. Like, most niggas who I play with stop playing upon like reaching level 26. If this is one of you guys, please post that in the comments. When did you delete Warface? I believe the other big shooter might be Modern Combat, and that game has promise, but that game's also not it. But yeah, pretty much the premise of Vigor is pretty much, like I said, it's a looter shooter. You start off in your little base, aka your shelter, and upon playing, you have to like upgrade your shelter. But upon upgrading your shelter, I believe, off the top of my head, that for every level that you upgrade, you can unlock more and more things from your shelter. Like, you can build more and more guns. So like one level, you could build a Thompson. Then later on, you could build like an AUG or Moisen Nougat. Like, the more you play, the better loot you get. You can also get like equipment, like nails, rocks, and all that helps you out, rebuild your shelter, and get you more things in the future. But the real meat of the gameplay here is out in the field. There's 4 game modes. Well, really it's 3. There's Encounter, which is pretty much the looter shooter part of it. There's a deathmatch for those who, need their deathmatch filler. Then there's another mode, kind of like Team Survival from Call of Duty Wii back in the day. But you have 1 life, I believe it's 5v5. So for all my search and destroy Team Survival type people, The Last of Us maybe, this one's for you. All the gameplay in this video is taken from Encounter though, because that's the real mode here. You have free range to play Encounter any way you want. You can either A, be the aggressive running gunner, or B, be really extremely passive, like you may watch some of my gameplay. So pretty much the main point of Encounter, you're out there in the field in these fairly sized maps. I will say this, the map size in this game, they're not too small, it's not like way too chaotic, but it's also not way too big. So pretty much the main point of Encounter, you're out there in the field in these fairly sized maps. I will say this, the map size in this game, they're not too small, it's not like way too chaotic, but it's also not way too big like Battlefield. It's perfect. Like, it fits all type of people, running gunners or snipers or long range combat. But you're going to go out there into the field, and you're gonna be out there to find either guns, supplies, loot, whatever you may need. There's a save somewhere in the map, and I think there's also a lockbox. I might be wrong about that one. But what you're really out there trying to get, you're trying to get the airdrop. That's the main key. Whoever comes up with the airdrop is, well, to be honest, the unofficial main winner of the game. I mean, you can go out there and do absolutely nothing and just come back. Once you're alive, I guess you win by logic. But if you go out there, as you may see in some of these clips, you can also alter some of the airdrop things by going to I believe it's a comp station, where you can either change how much drop, if a fake one drop, change where it's at, all that. So it's also a mind game in a way. Like most of my situations where I'm by the loot box, it's just really like a Mexican standoff where I'm just waiting for someone to come take it, and some unlucky fool takes it right in front of me and I just shoot him. Or sometimes I wait too long, someone takes it, and either A, I just miss all my shots, or B, he just outruns me, and now I look like a jackass for waiting for that long and getting absolutely nothing for it. But yeah, that's around the loot box though. As for the gunplay, the gunplay for this game just might be the best on the Switch. Yeah, there's some issues here with the whole meleeing system, which apparently the same on Xbox One, so yeah, it's not a Switch thing, thank God. But every gun has its own recoil pattern, and the recoil in this game is crazy, which causes some crazy gunfights, as you might be watching right now, if I clipped it correctly. So, with what I just said just now about how you could have a pistol and beat people with AK-47s up close, yeah. Every gunfight, unless you're facing someone who is like a god, will have its own outcome and all that. You are never out the game. Just put yourself in smart positions before you engage in gunfights. If you have no accuracy, you will not last that long. You have to aim to win this game. One important thing I don't want to leave out though, because I'm not trying to cast the smoke in the comments for this. If you die out there, you will lose all your stuff. I mean, they also have an insurance feature which might be high key, low key, pay to win. But if you buy the Thunders pack for like $20, I believe they give you 2,400 coins, and I believe that should be enough for mathematically maybe, I believe that's 40 games. So 40 games of insurance, implying you buy nothing else with that money. But yeah, when that insurance runs out, you gotta be careful out there. Now, some people might say this is the worst part of Vigor, because insurance encourages the paying customer to run around like it's Call of Duty and be completely reckless, and forces the non-paying side to just be extra careful and cautious and be at a complete disadvantage in every gunfight. But honestly, I find that to be bullshit. I have died to people who just had knives or just had pistols, and I had like a whole AK, M16, and vice versa. I have outplayed people with my pistol who had like whole guns. Like, yeah, it seems like it could be pay to win, but in that department, it all comes down to how you play the map, gun skill, and whatever luck you come across while you're out there. So don't believe that bullshit. Two more things I've been forgetting. First things first, and for the encounter game mode at least, you can team up to 2 people. So if you have a friend who want to play with you, you guys can team up, and I guess it'd be like Wingman and Gears of War 2. 2v2 combat, you guys work together, take everyone out, get the loot, and get the fuck out. The second thing I forgot to bring up is, for those of you guys who are wondering, I don't want to get this game and then have the player base be dead. That will never be a problem. This game cross-plays with Xbox One. So you log in at 4 o'clock in the morning, unlike an NBA 2K where there might be only like one live park with 3 people inside of it, that will never happen here. The Xbox cats got our back and we got their back. Yeah, they had the game a bit longer, and yeah, they may have some better gear. But hey, who don't like a challenge? They're not God. They bleed, if you catch my drift. Now, the question y'all might be wondering now is, so, would you pay 20 bucks for this? Well, clearly I already did. This game is definitely worth the 20 bucks for those of you guys on the fence. Like, it's hard for me to approve games on the Switch because we always get like shovelware and crap, but this game is definitely not one of those. This is not the crap named Warface, and this is not the other crap named Modern Warfare. Not Modern Warfare, but Modern Combat. This is a somewhat realistic shooter, and I'll say it again, I really forgot about Overwatch. Overwatch is pound for pound the best shooter on the system, but yeah, this game could be a close second, or even third if you want to add Splatoon, I guess. But definitely get this game. If you get this game and you guys want to run, let me know. I'll gladly run with you guys, and yeah, we go from there. I expect to make more videos from the Switch side of this game. Hopefully you guys stick around so you can watch them. If you enjoyed this video helped you out, leave a like and a follow. It helps everyone here out. This is Dreazy, and I will catch you later. Peace. Also, there might be a 2K video coming out this week too. Don't tell no one though.